name is Taylor Rush, and I graduated in spring of 2011. And the last position that I held at TSTV was station manager for the year 2010 through 2011. My positions leading up to station manager were, starting out obviously as a volunteer, working on the shows, doing whatever I needed to do, graphics, whatever was asked of me. And then I transitioned into being the producer of both College Press Box and College Crossfire. And from there, I was able to be sports director in the spring of my sophomore year, and then into my junior year as well. And then from being sports director, my next position was station manager in my senior year. Well, I think coming into TSTV, I always knew that I was very interested in sports. That was sort of my life prior to college and prior to TSTV. It involved a lot of sports. So when I came to college and whenever I started getting involved in TV, I knew that sports would be the area of TV that I wanted to get in. So I sort of knew it from the beginning coming into TSTV, and so that's why I volunteered with the sports department mainly over the beginning of my career at TSTV. Seeing the improvement that they had over the years was just, an awesome feeling to be able to be a part of that, because, we went from, my freshman year having very few volunteers, a few here and there, and then, my senior year, people love this place and people love to be here. And it was just a great environment, and seeing that environment grow over the years and people really feel like this place was their home and they could come here all the time and really, be a part of something. That was really exciting for me. Shooting sports was such a great experience during my time at TSTV. I had no idea that coming into college, during my time in college during those 4 years, that I'd be going to a national championship game, the Fiesta Bowl, the College World Series of Baseball, and all that. So being able to do those things and having that opportunity through TSTV and being on the sidelines for those events is just an amazing opportunity that you're never going to get anywhere else, and that's something TSTV offered me that, I to this day thank my lucky stars that I was able to do, because that's what I love to do. Sports is what I love, and so being right there for the action through TSTV was just an amazing opportunity. So my freshman year, I had the opportunity to go shoot a press conference with the football team. And this was the first time I'd ever really gone out and done anything on my own, so it was a really fun experience for me. But during that day, I met a local photographer from KXAN. His name's Todd Bynum. And we talked a little bit that day, and he ended up giving me an internship that year. So my freshman year I interned at KXAN, and then over the years I kept in touch with Todd, and which led to me getting my job now that I have right now. And so that was really nice, because there's a lot of people who graduated with me who don't have jobs right now. And having the opportunity to go out and meet somebody through TSTV that one day led to me having a job was just, it was a great opportunity, and something that is really one of the larger assets of TSTV, is that you are out there with the professionals and you do get to meet those people and you get to network and you get to make relationships that one day you can use to get a job in the future. So that's nice. I always thought TSTV, because it's volunteer-based, that you have to have that social aspect to it, because if you're just coming here and doing a job, then it's not that fun. You're not getting paid to do it, so why come? So, having that social aspect at TSTV is really nice, and it's really a great environment at TSTV. People are amazing here. They're really great people. I've met some of the best friends I'll ever have in my entire life here, and it's just nice to be able to know that you can come to a place and work with people that you really enjoy being with, and then afterwards you can go grab a bite to eat or something like that, and still enjoy being with those people and not be annoyed because you were just working 5 hours with them and now you're still hanging out with them. It's not an annoyance, it's a really fun time that you're having, so that was always great. The experience at TSTV versus the experience in classes is just, it's so much more in-depth of an experience, because you go to class and you learn about these things and you take tests and you do all that stuff, but you never really get to work in a team environment and work with people when there's something on the line, when you actually have a deadline and you need to get that show on the air. You know, in classes you have a deadline, but it's a scholastic deadline. It doesn't really mean anything. But here at TSTV you have to get your show on the air, because otherwise it'll be dead space and we won't be able to run anything. So, I mean, that was really something that I really enjoyed about TSTV, was that it was real. And it wasn't just a class. You weren't just getting a grade for this. You're doing something that was real. And so that was a lot of fun, and something that I'm very happy that I had the opportunity to do. I think some of the hardships that comes with leading people is, you know, as a volunteer and as a producer, maybe you kind of do a lot of things on your own, because you know you can do those things and you can do them really well, and that's how you rise to a leadership position, is by doing stuff yourself. But when you get in that leadership position, you have to lead others, and you have to trust others to do the things that you did before. And so that's one of the hard things to do, is letting go and trusting that you have led others, you know, well enough that they'll be able to do it just as well as you did, and hopefully even better. Because something I always said was that, you know, if it's not getting better after I left, then I didn't do my job. So that's, you know, one of the things that you sort of learn as a leader, and TSTV taught me. Right now, I am an editor at KXAN, which is the NBC affiliate in Austin, and there are certainly a lot of similarities. I mean, the time constraints that you come across in the industry, getting stuff on the show, you know, when you get it 5 minutes before the show, stuff like that, you know, that I learned at TSTV, because, you know, sometimes you know, you get in situations at TSTV where you need to get something on the air really quick, and you got to turn it around really quick, and it's a very high-stress environment at times. And having the opportunity to experience a high-stress environment and be able to work under those stresses really prepares you for the real world whenever you're actually doing those things under real stress. If I had the opportunity to talk to freshmen coming in and who weren't sure about TSTV, didn't really know what it was, then like I said, that would be a very, very long conversation, because of all the things that TSTV is, and it's just such a great opportunity that you can't pass it up. I mean, you know, whether it's the social life, the great environment, the great people that you meet here, I think that is one of the biggest things that TSTV offers you, is the ability to interact with such great people. And then, you know, of course, obviously the experience that you get from TSTV working in this field before you were able to graduate. And so that experience that you can use in a job interview or on your resume in the future, that experience is just amazing. And, you know, to pass up the opportunity that TSTV gives you is just, it's really kind of dumb, because, and that's kind of a strong thing to say, but if you don't know about TSTV, but it's just such a great opportunity that people need to seize it and really need to take advantage of it, because with it you can do anything. And I was very thankful to have been a part of it. The only closing thoughts I really have is just echoing what I would say to incoming freshmen, is definitely come, make it your own, seize this opportunity that you have here, because if you don't, then you're just another RTF graduate or broadcast journalism graduate who doesn't really have that much experience. But coming here, getting that experience, and, you know, meeting some really great, amazing people along the way, it really kind of, it changes your life. And that sounds kind of like a profound statement or whatever, but it really does, and it's true. It changed mine, and I'm sure it would change just about anybody who comes.